Hello Taurus, and welcome to your reading. Taurus, in today's reading, we're using the Angel Tarot cards along with the Universal Weight to get your messages. Welcome in, welcome back. If you're returning, I appreciate you being here. Taurus, this is a general reading. Please take the messages that resonate, leave the rest. Feel free to flip the roles, switch them, just don't squish them into your situation if they don't make any sense. Check your other placements and cross-watchers. Of course, you're always welcome. So welcome in, guys. I hope you're doing well. I'm sending you tons of good energy. Please remember to stay grounded at this time. The energies are just off the hook, not just the planetary alignments. Today is the Libra full moon lunar eclipse. Okay, oops. Libra full moon lunar eclipse on March 25th. You know, this eclipse season is I feel like it's going to be wild. We have two eclipse seasons this year, another one September 18th and October 2nd, but I'll get into those, of course, later on down the road. So we just had our energetic new year, jumped into Aries season with the spring equinox. This is our astrological, or actually real new year. This is a celebration of Ostara, the goddess of fertility and springtime, sometimes also called Esther, or where we get the term East or Easter from, or words rather. Ostara, she symbolizes an increase in sunlight beginning in the Celtic springtime, and she is celebrated for fertility, you know, a new year for the spring equinox, bringing increased light and a balance between nighttime and daytime hours. So this is all about fertility. With this Libra full moon happening, of course, Libra is the 7th house, which rules relationships, partnerships, business contracts, how we identify with other people, right? So let's see what Spirit has for you today, Taurus. What is at hand? We're going to get past influences, things for you to consider, and suggestions or answers, a course of action for you today. What do you have for Taurus, Spirit? Guys, if this resonates, please do leave me a comment. I love your feedback and I love to interact with you. Things have been really crazy, so I am a bit behind. I've been feeling this energy like crazy. So if you've been exhausted, even a lot of, like, you know, especially with that Pisces new moon, which is in the Vedic system, represents the astrological new year, right? New moon in Pisces is always the new cycle for the Vedic system. So either way you look at it, spring has sprung. Well, at least on the northern hemisphere, obviously different for you guys down, I guess south we could say, right? Depending on how you see the earth. Let's see what Spirit has for you today, Taurus. What's at hand for Taurus, Spirit? For Taurus's highest good. What does Taurus need to know? Oh, so they just, well, I'm not going to get into that because the card popped out. Page of Water. Intuitive, sensitive, artistic, and friendly. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase, or heightened psychic abilities. I think I was just talking about that. And the 9 of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Okay, so this is about having the determination to move forward even though you've been through a lot. Okay, the 9 of Fire comes out when this is the wounded warrior. Interesting enough, we have well, I'm not going to get all into the astrology in this reading, but Chiron is playing a significant role in this eclipse season as well. And this is about, you know, Chiron being the wounded healer. It's like the wound that you can't heal, or Chiron spent years trying to heal over and over again. That's like where your greatest ability to heal comes from. Okay, let's see. What is the past influence with this Page of Water? I'll get through these cards and then we'll pull clarifiers to get more specific. But the Page of Water is can be communication, an offer. It can be an energy of, you know, someone coming forward, happy news, some sort of message, okay? And I have the Knight of Water under here, maybe even an offer. What do you have for the past, Spirit, for Taurus? So this can also be a challenge if this is you needing to communicate, needing you to follow your intuition. Past influence for Taurus. Past influence for Taurus. Four of Earth. Okay, this can be a card of holding on or holding back, being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decisions, giving to those less fortunate. This is ultimately, fours are always about balance, right? It's about stability. And this could have to do completely with a work situation, because now you have the Eight of Earth. It also, there can be an energy of, there's a soul connection here. Okay, with the Eight of Earth, it talks about, you know, putting in the effort. It's about focused intention on what it is that you're trying to create. You may have been holding back on this for some time, and this is now the time to speak about something. Again, this can be business, love. It can really be any area of your life. We don't have enough cards yet to get a clear idea. Tell me what Taurus needs to consider. This is just food for thought in light of this Page of Water. So whether this is news coming towards you or you expressing your emotional side. Things to consider for Taurus. Oh, that flew out like crazy. The Magician. Okay, so I'm getting you're in an energy of powerful manifestation right now. So it's very important that you do follow your intuition here, okay? If this is something that you've been working on, something that you've maybe been keeping a little quiet, okay, this could have to do it with a collaboration. The Three of Pentacles or Three of Earth is a card of being like, you know, in a team, working together, collaborating. There's cooperation here. Okay, this is to create something. And the Magician is all about creation. You're ready, you have the resources and the ability to manifest the resources that you need, okay? This is a card of you being the magic, you being the one creating your own reality right now, okay? And it could have to do with this Page of Water. I'm dying to get to the clarifier on that. Again, the Magician, Archangel Raziel. Okay. I'm not going to get too far into it. Let's just get to the next card. What to do for Taurus. Answers or course of action, Spirit, for Taurus. What do they need to know? What to do for Taurus. Advice, answers, course of action. Thank you. Oh. The Ace of Fire. This is a definite yes. This is about going after your passions, your creative inspiration. This is also, this is something that excites you. Okay, fire energy, a new opportunity. Again, this could be a new career even. Okay, this is an opportunity to it says change your life now. With the Seven of Air, plans that need to revision, more going on that meets the eye. Okay, so let's see. Let's get some clarifiers out here. Taurus. Happy full moon, guys. The energy's been crazy. We've been having since, gosh, a couple days over the weekend now. Again, it's Monday where I'm at. Full moon in Libra, lunar eclipse happening today. Things have been, energetically speaking, very intense, okay? We've also had geomagnetic storms, solar flares, sunspots, solar winds coming off the sun, okay? You could be trying to balance things with your past, a past situation. All right, what else? Yeah, so it's important to stay grounded right now. Again, I think the KP index went up to 8, which is pretty high. I guess it's the last time it was this high was when Pluto moved into Aquarius, okay? Not making it up. I just watched a video on this. So I follow all sorts of crazy stuff because the energy, even, you know, you can, if you're empathic or you feel energies, you're sensitive like that, you can feel this stuff. And then you can also look at different instruments that measure, you know, solar winds, sunspots, all sorts of things going on with the sun, the moon and the stars, and Gaia herself. This card wanted to stick in the middle of my table, just like that, but over here where you couldn't see it. The Emperor could be dealing with an Aries. How interesting. Page of Pentacles. Okay. What else was I going to say about that? One more thing. Oh, yeah. So the energies have been very intense. These are the last time, again, the KP index went this high again was Pluto moving into Aquarius. So we're definitely experiencing some major shifts going on. And let me know down below if you experience this, what you're feeling, what your intuition is telling you. All right. Tell me about the Page of Water. What's at hand with the Page of Water for Taurus? So again, leave me a comment, guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. Super helpful, helps support the channel, and I do greatly appreciate that. You know, these geomagnetic storms can also wipe out the grid. So, but, you know, it can also be the powers that be know the ancient mystery school information, the stuff, you know, esoteric type of information, occult knowledge, that kind of stuff. So a lot of these things, even with the Bible, can be used in a very powerful way with the masses, okay? Especially when you're like with the Bible, because the prophecy and all of that good stuff. But I'd like to look to the stars because that kind of predates everything, really. So the stars do paint an interesting story. And just from the solar energy going on right now, it's quite intense. 10 of Wands. Definite wrapping up of some sort of heavy burden where there's been some conflict, maybe arguments. Wow. There you are, Taurus. I feel like I have a feeling, Taurus, that you're moving towards what you are passionate about, okay? It feels like you could be dealing with a feminine energy that you're moving towards, someone that you see as a divine connection, but you're definitely blocking any sort of toxic, I'm getting even like backbiting, or with the Five of Swords, it's like someone who wants, you know, will do whatever it takes to win. And I feel like you're putting a stop to that. With this 10 of Wands, it's an energy of letting the burden, feeling very weary and burdened. We saw the 9 of Wands earlier, which is the wounded warrior, and that's actually like the end of the cycle. The 10 of Wands is when you get to release that, because we see this house here not very far off in the distance. And so this could be you communicating that you're letting something go, or literally, you know, blocking everything so that you can move out of the conflict and the chaos. Because we have the Five of Swords to the Six of Swords over here. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I already saw that Emperor card here too. Empress too. Yeah, this is having strength to really go after your passions. And look at that, the King of Wands. Interesting. How funny. I feel this could be someone that is, you feel like is your divine counterpart. Someone you have a lot of love and passion for. I feel like you're making the choice here. This has to do, I'm seeing a lot of Wands energy in your reading. So there could be some sort of communication that allows things, you know, you to put down a heavy load. Tell me about the Four of Earth. Three of Swords. Oh, and the Hermit. I feel like you've been going through some sort of separation, heartbreak, pain, loss, where you may have like kind of secluded your energy, pulled back your energy here. Okay, in order to, you know, go within with the Hermit. This is Virgo energy, but this ultimately is about going within to seek inner wisdom. He carries the star in his lantern so that he's following his own North Star, right? His highest destiny. And this is, I feel like this has to do with, again, could be an Aries. There you are, Taurus. So you could be dealing with an Aries or, you know, an Emperor, masculine, feminine, you know, flip the roles, switch them. We all embody every energy just at different times. Some are more dominant or recessive, I guess, than the others. But this is about wanting to heal. This could be a commitment here that you're wanting to take charge of and heal. This represents your long-term happiness as well, okay? I feel like there's an energy of things becoming more balanced. Yeah, this feels like a destined or fated connection, or it's just like the right time to let go of this burden. There's some communication I feel coming in here. This could be someone that you've felt very, you know, you may have just been going through a lot of healing as well, but needing some time alone, okay? So it's like maybe you've been a little too cautious as well because of something that was very painful, but I feel like there's some communication here that lets that go. Let's see, what do we need to consider with the Magician? What do we need to consider with the Magician? Seven of Swords. Ooh, I don't like those two together. I'm going to have to get another one on that. Because the Magician, I mean, it can be a trickster, especially next to the Seven of Swords. And you have the Seven of Swords here twice now. What's at the bottom? The Hermit. Okay. Same cards at the bottom of the deck. And the Five of Fire here as well. There could be lots of fives in your reading, by the way. So I do feel like there's not, you know, really a lot of majors. I mean, you have the Magician here, but I feel like there's a wish, there's like a soul connection, maybe a relationship that you've withheld from, and that separation or distance, you know, maybe you felt like you've been carrying the burden all alone for a long time and you're willing to now speak about it, something that you've been holding back on. The Magician, there could have been some deception, trickery. The Seven of Swords can be a card of, it can be a card of strategy as well, okay, especially with this. But I feel like there's something that maybe you're needing to definitely follow your intuition here with the Moon and the Five of Fire. There's some sort of competition or, you know, conflict, maybe even some lies and deception. Now you've got a lot of swords showing up. And I feel like maybe this is about, you know, if this is you needing to really consider how to manifest your desired outcome by being very strategic. Because ultimately the Seven of Swords, he's stealing these swords from, you know, the opposing group so that they are not used on him. But in his haste, he leaves behind two of the swords. So it is a card of, you know, trying to get away with something, but it's a card of strategy ultimately. And the Hermit can be, again, seeking that inner wisdom. And it's like trying to sort out a problem here. What's the Ace of Fire for Taurus? What to do with this Ace of Fire? The Moon flew out. Well, it is the full moon, Libra lunar eclipse. Interesting. And you know, I feel like there's definitely an energy of intuition. The moon can be secrets, it can be illusions, it can be fears. But with, you know, this being like the course of action for you to take, this is about really exploring maybe an unknown opportunity here. Give me one more. What's the Moon? Because I have the Five of Wands. I feel like you're a little conflicted. The Five of Wands can also be a card of training, right? Again, there could be some competition here. What's the Ace of Fire with the Moon? What's the Moon specifically for Taurus? What to do? Again, as advice or a course of action, the Moon would be to, you know, feel the fear and do it anyway. I keep getting this in the readings. There is an energy of needing to go through the issue and not around it, okay? Even like face the fear and do it anyway. Could have a lot of fluctuating emotions about the new possibilities here. Okay, again, keep getting this urging of you needing to go within for the answers. Tell me about the Moon with the Ace of Fire. Why is the Moon here? Why is the Moon here? Temperance. Sagittarius energy with Temperance. Temperance is all about, and the Hermit again. Again, you could be wanting to, this could be just also deeply emotional around this time, okay? Especially with all this, the full moon and lunar eclipse happening at midnight, by the way, on the Pacific coast of the United States. So ultimately, with the Temperance is about balancing, healing. It's a card of alchemy, bringing two things together. Temperance talks about patience and moderation, maybe compromising in order to balance and heal some fears or go into the unknown. And again, seek that inner wisdom on which direction you want to go. Follow your heart and your passions here. I feel like this could have to do with someone that, again, you know, if this is about, I feel like your effort is needed, okay, in terms of this long-term happiness and balancing things out with someone maybe that you're not currently speaking with, that you feel isolated from. Maybe you've been holding back because of there's been some sort of separation. It's kind of an energy of needing to consider all the possibilities and take action here. Again, leading with your heart with the Queen of Cups and your desires about which path you want to choose. I'm going to get one more for the Ace of Fire, Taurus. And the Three of Cups and the King of Swords. Again, so the Three of Cups is about celebration. It's about coming together. This can be a card of community. It can also be an energy of, let's move these up. It can be an energy of coming back together with a group. Okay, this, I'm also getting, this might be an opportunity that you previously didn't think possible. So with the King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, the King of Swords is someone who tells the truth, very honest, very clear thinking, very intellectual. I'm also getting, if you're dealing with, if you're not the Magician here, and you've been feeling, you know, oppressed, and someone else has been doing something sneaky, shady, okay? Maybe you felt like you haven't had enough because of, and that's, you know, kept you in separation, or feeling brokenhearted, feeling, it's almost like there's been, you know, I'm getting more separation with this Three of Swords here, where it's caused you to feel very cautious. This is also like really being patient. Whatever, you know, is hidden will be revealed ultimately. Okay, the King of Swords would be the one to reveal that. He's very truthful, very honest, and very forthright. I feel like this can be speaking your truth about whatever conflict, or if this has to do again with deception or deceit or something that has kept things blocked. This is about speaking your truth here. I'm going to leave it there, Taurus. I hope this helped you. If it resonated, please do leave me a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. Please take the best of care of you during these crazy energetic times. I am sending you tons and tons of love. Until next time.